Hey, it's Adam and Katelyn, and this is Enta Solutions. Do you want to be featured in our next episode?
Just click the links below.
Hi, I'm Adam Kolozetti.
And I'm Katelyn Bullock.
And we are so excited because today we are filming our very first episode of Enta Asks. And what are we asking on Enta Asks?
Today, we're really fortunate to have some amazing guests. We have Bruno, Lindia, and Miranda Sallis here. And Bruno is the creator of Dream, Reach, Achieve. And he's going to talk about what makes his company so perpetually epic. And we're really excited because we've actually experienced it from the customer side, and we know.
Mm-hmm. I'm not only an owner, I'm a customer. Right?
There you go. Good job. Thanks
I'm
for
an
having us.
investor. Yeah. Thanks for being here, guys. So, Dream, Reach, Achieve. Tell me about the name of that.
Yeah, Dream, Reach, Achieve. The name Dream, Reach, there's a ...
Right.
Achieve.
Yeah, so
So the dream is,
It's not a typo.
it's not a typo.
Okay.
Not at all.
It's intentional.
No. So the dream is basically, the whole thing is that it's hard to articulate some of the, it's like this interview right now. It's hard to articulate what your thoughts are going to be and where you want to go in life and your business and all that kind of stuff. So you have to find a mechanism to, basically chalk it, and you got to get it from here to here, and then you talk it. And then the ... is work your butt off.
Right.
Because it's
Is that
not
where
that easy.
Miranda comes in?
She works way harder than I do. But, and then the ... is just working your butt off.
Yeah,
And
right.
then achieve is just kind of counting the pennies at the end kind of thing.
And
Really.
then you start over.
Absolutely.
Do it
That's
over again.
basically what
Yeah,
it is.
move the benchmark and start again.
So there's probably a lot in that ...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's incredible.
That's the difference between dreaming and achieving.
I love it.
Yeah.
And the dreaming is the fun part,
Yeah,
right?
sure.
The mapping it out, getting super excited, setting goals. That's the easy part. It's actually then putting those ... into action and reaching that is where people fall short.
And you guys, you offer a transformative workshop where you help businesses and people essentially get to that ... right?
Yeah.
Well, we want to get
The
them to the
work.
achieve.
Yeah.
Right? And make them very aware of the ... The way everybody laughs about the ... and they think it's a dot, it's a bit of a typo. And I agree with Miranda 100%. This is kind of why we work together.
Mm-hmm.
Is that it's pretty simple to dream. Just kind of hang out. Nobody's around you. There's no risk. And then reaching is kind of, oh man, I got to stretch. I got to get there. And then like the ... maybe it's a little inappropriate for me to talk about, but it's kind of like being a performer or sports person. And Miranda's background in sports is amazing. And it's like, it's like game day. There's nothing like game day, right? But it's such a small part of your life, and everybody loves game day. It's the bigger box that we call eat poop box, where you have to do your accounting.
Oh, this stuff.
You're traveling. That to me, travel was just the killer.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't enjoy being on the road all the time and living out of a suitcase and being away from the family. So that is ... is the big eat what box that you have to do when you want to achieve your goals. Like in sports, working out, like
Yeah.
doing weights 7 times a week. It's like, yeah. So that's what it is.
So you offer a series of workshops.
Yeah.
And we were lucky enough to experience the pre-transformational workshop, which, we thought we were had a good foundation. And you guys took us to a whole new level, and it was really incredible. So your main client base is businesses, small businesses, large businesses. Is there any certain sector that's you gear towards, or anybody? Who's your people? That you
People
help?
who need it.
Who need it?
People who are ready to put in the work.
I like that because I feel as though, when we did the workshop, we really got pushed into some uncomfortable conversations, and were we not ready to go there, I don't think it would have been as effective. So
Totally.
that's really interesting.
Yeah.
So when you meet clients and you talk to businesses, how do you kind of gauge if they're ready?
They're ready when really they start saying, you know what, we got everything under control. And right there and then is it's that's the craziest thing you can ever think of. in the state of everything is fine, right? And so I know I'm going to get a whole bunch of dislikes when I say this because I don't actually believe. Miranda laughs because she knows I live in the dislike world, and then you
I'm
kind
gonna
of
be the first one.
We've actually disabled the dislike
Oh,
button.
did you?
Yeah,
Okay.
just get more of it.
No, because
Positive.
there are a lot of people out there, and trust me, I really respect your trade about change management.
Yeah.
And so I took that concept years ago and saying, with the help of a couple of my coaches, including Ray Pereira, and he said, in order to have change, something has to die, right? And so really we're only adjusting our way around. It's kind of like driving. You don't drive like this. You just drive with some small little adjustments. And the whole pre-transformation workshop and journey is really about, look, you're not changing your business. You're just, something's going to transform before something happens. Kind of getting you ready to get ready to go on the field to do something.
Yeah.
Like it's
have the
pre-stretched.
have the forethought to course correct before it's a off the road moment, right?
Totally. We have a lot more great stuff for you, so stay tuned for the next episode to see what we learned.